Hey everyone, Chris Elliott here. Welcome to my next lesson video. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to play Begin Your Life Again by 86 Bullets. The music video link is below in the description, and we'll go ahead and get started. The tuning we use is the same as our other songs. It's drop D tuning. I'll start by giving you the low D string. We have the A, D, G, B, and then E. Okay, and the beginning is some open E position chords moved up into a B minor and then a D. So go through that progression. If you take an E, a basic E down here, and then you move it up, you have this, although I finger it with the standard bar chord position type fingering, so you have. Now live I've been changing the second chord to just to see if anyone notices. I'm not sure if they did, but it's just kind of fun to mess around with certain things like that. So that makes up the intro. The verse is very similar, although we tend to slow it down a bit and let it breathe more. So it's the second time we just stay on B minor instead of going to D, so you just kind of hold that. And I always like to play with moving certain fingers up and down just to get different textures out of the chords. For example, you could have a straight B minor, or you could maybe lift your second finger off of it. You could lift the third finger off, you know. So lots of different ways to spice it up. Okay, so that makes up your verse, and that leads into your chorus, okay, which, so you're coming out of the verse. To the verse from that chorus. So the chorus slowed down is just D, and then to an F sharp, which is just played like with the open strings. A lot of times I'll go, just kind of let that ring out, B minor to A, with a suspension sometimes, or most of the time, and then D, A, F sharp major, back to verse, and so forth. That's pretty much it, except the bridge right before the solo, and that's just a variation using some of the same chords. You're coming out of the chorus, this part, and then you start with G, B minor, E minor, although you can't play the low E string because it'll sound bad. I just play the top 5. Back to G, B minor, A, F sharp major, which leads into the solo. Okay, and then breaking the solo down slowly, it's all in the B minor for the most part. And those are just octaves right there. Okay, and then the third lick. So you're still following that B minor. Pentatonic. And then it's okay, still B minor. It's all pentatonic there. And then, which is a neat little trick where you can bend a string up and then you can put the next available finger on the next fret and get an even higher tone. It's hard to keep in tune sometimes, so sometimes I don't do that live. I go, just kind of hit that note real hard. And at this point you're into a B minor scale, and then the run is I think so, and so forth like that. So you're kind of going in a sequence. Although I think I hammer on the first three, so you get that going on, and that runs into a, which is just a run down the pentatonic scale. Although a lot of times I throw in that blues note right there, and then just do a little bluesy lick at the top. And this could be a little different from the recorded version. Sometimes I change stuff live over the years. I just don't play it exactly, you fiddle around and try to do different things just to spice it up and make it more interesting. And then the last run is, it's not a run, it's an arpeggio sequence based on this B minor. You get that scale going, or that sequence going, and then you finger tap at the top. So you're tapping notes of the B minor scale, the G, A, B, while going. So you're doing this sort of by rote, and then you're tapping the notes above. And there's a little lick after that. I kind of don't remember it anymore. It's on the studio version, but live we just don't do that. We go right to the chords, or because since there's only one guitar player, I have to choose what I'm doing, and at that point I'd go into the next section. Okay, then we have the little breakdown. Okay, there's a little segue back into the final chorus, which is just D to A, F sharp, B minor. So I do a little to A, and that's it. And then the rest is back to the chorus of the song, the D, F sharp, B, A, and so forth. And that just rides it out to the end. The ending is a variation of the beginning, although we leave out the D. It's I think Eric plays the D actually, but I don't do that. But he plays the D over my B chord, which still sounds cool. So it's like, so I'm just doing this up until the end. The end of the song there. All right, thanks once again, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.